Well, hello YouTube and welcome to another YouTube video. My name is Ian and I am your host. Wrong one. What's up, it's Johnny Dunn and I'm back with another one. I hope you are all well and I've had a really good day. This is weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hello, it's Software Engineer K here. Hey guys, OrangeBagLady here. Good to see you all. Welcome to the video. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope you are all well and I've had a really good day. This new video series is going to be called Deep Dive W5. And I'm going to do a Deep Dive W5 on myself today, kind of to give you guys the gist and the idea of how I kind of want it to work, I guess. And the idea came from, obviously we're all of us are here from VV, but welcome if you're only seeing my face for the first time. Having not come through VV, having not come through crypto or anything, that's kind of what we're about here, sort of, I think. Oh. But yeah, hi. If you're not here from the VV crypto world, welcome as well. You are so welcome to be here, and I hope we can all learn a little bit more than we learned today, together. As cheesy as that is. Ugh. Okay, so Deep Dive W5. What the heck? What is that? What is that? Deep Dive W5. What does that even mean? OBL, please. Okay. So my idea was, kind of got to thinking about all of our artists, all of our unbelievable creators that we have on VV. Obviously we know what they've produced for VV. We know a little bit about them as artists and individuals. And I'm talking about the comic book side, the contemporary art side. You know, I really feel like it would be just cool to get a more in-depth video or discussion, and using W5, which is who, what, where, when, and why. I think that those are pretty good questions to give you like an overall perception of a person or a place or a thing. So yeah, that's kind of the idea, and I'm gonna do that on myself today for you guys to kind of show how it works. Okay, so we're gonna start with who the heck am I? I am OrangeBagLady. Nice to meet everyone. Thank you so much for coming and being here today. But I'm OBL. I have had this name for a little while. Kind of a gamer name, a little bit before VV and the crypto sphere. So yeah, I was on PUBG as OBL for about a year and a half actually. So if there's any PUBG players out there, hi. And yeah, so I use that name just as a continuation on with that, because I love it. It's a good name, and used it as my like crypto alias for my like crypto journey, which is pretty cool. Where am I from? What's the crack? Whereabouts are you? I am based in Belfast, Northern Ireland, which is, I'm sure we could do a Deep Dive W5 into Northern Ireland, where I'm from, because it's kind of complicated. It's a complicated little area of the world, no doubt. Because I'll say I'm from Ireland. People are like, oh yeah, you're from Ireland. I'm like, I am Irish. I'm also Northern Irish, because there's a bit of a separation between the two there. So, but again, do your own research. I can do some research. We can do it together on the Deep Dive W5 someday if that's something that y'all would be interested in. But yeah, I'm Northern Irish, lived here my whole life. My accent's a bit weird because it's Northern Irish instead of like Southern Irish. which I think is a much more beautiful, poetic sounding accent. But here we are, kind of stuck with this one, unfortunately. And yeah, I think that being from Northern Ireland, it's such a little corner of the world. It's such a we're behind. Sort of a nice way of saying it, I guess. We're behind in certain aspects and areas. A couple of years behind y'all, the rest of the world, I think. So for me and my partner, Dr. Greenthumb, to be involved in crypto, I'm sure there has to be other crypto people here, but I can tell you now that I don't believe that there's any other Northern Irish Vivians out there. Probably cryptoians, but not no Vivians. So I'm trying to spread the love and awareness to the rest of the world. So we've had who? We've had what? No, we haven't. We've had who and we've had where. And we're gonna have what? What the hell brought me to this? What brought me to crypto in general? To Vivi, to all of you guys, what is the link? And how the heck did I end up in this position? I keep looking at myself in the camera. That's really distracting. Okay. But yes. So my partner and I, back in March, were just watching the news as we do. And there was a report about a artist called Beeple and his art piece called 5,000 Days. But basically this artist had created a piece of art every day for like 11 years or something. Please fact check, go do your own research on everything that I'm saying, because don't take my word for it. So, but yes, so he sold this this piece at OpenSea, and we were just like, what the flip? Like how? And it was 69 million squid for this painting, for this digital piece, right? So we were just like how is that possible? The like, how do traditional artists feel about this? How is this gonna like affect artists in the future? How, I don't know, all these questions. We were just questioning, and we were like, let's check it out. How do we see this thing? How do we get kind of up close and personal with it? Kind of see, you know, what went into it, and if it was, I don't know, something that could be worth that. I don't know, I guess 69 mil. So we downloaded it. Well, I downloaded OpenSea, which is a decentralized platform for all sorts of artworks. I would really encourage all of you guys to go check it out. So it started with OpenSea, and then I downloaded another couple of apps that were supporting this idea, and these things were called NFTs, non-fungible tokens. And we were like, what is a non-fungible token? And then this just went down this rabbit hole until today, which is, what are we in now? We're in August, March, April, May, June, July, August. 5 months now. We have been grinding and learning and getting to know all these incredible people who have just given us so much information. So this isn't very nutshell. But yeah, okay, so downloaded Vivi, was like, holy goodness, this is so super cool. Started reaching out to the community on their feed, on their like, on the social part of their app. And just started chatting to all these really cool people. I have no idea who they were. No idea what their motivation was. But these guys, you know, I've said this previously, Orion, Botanista, now that I can say your name, Crypto Wizard. Some of these guys were, you know, a huge pivotal turning point for me and my partner for us to learn about this whole new sphere of NFTs and cryptocurrency and cryptography and the blockchain and Ethereum networks and layer 2 protocols, and like we really have learned stuff that I never ever thought that I would be able to physically retain, you know, for in my own noggin. I didn't think that I'd be able to learn these things, because you look at a stock market, you're like, what's the chart doing? What does that say? What is that? Please, what is that? Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of that. And I was able to ask these guys, you know, those questions, and they didn't judge me one bit. Didn't judge me. I was like, I'm gonna ask really silly questions, you know. I'm gonna ask questions that probably a toddler or 2-year-old would ask, probably very simple questions, but it takes me an extra minute to kind of form my head around a concept or an idea for me to really understand it. So they were so gracious, and they really took the time to break it down for me. And I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for those guys. So shout out to you guys. You have really opened my eyes to this whole new universe, and wouldn't be here without you, honestly. So thank you guys. Okay, so we've had who, where, what, and now when. I kind of touched a little bit on when there, but when this all started was in March of this year for me. I know that there's a lot of people in this community who've been here like 2017. Y'all are OGs. And then like if you go back any further than that, like to the Bitcoin days of like 2010, you know, all of this information has been in the universe and out there for over 10 years, but it's only now that us laymen are kind of creeping in slowly into the idea, only slowly starting to accept and understand these concepts and ideas. And the way that I learned from March until this moment is obviously through Orion and Botanista and Crypto Wizard. So y'all, you know I love yous. But YouTube has been an incredible resource for me to learn, because I'm not very reading and taking information from books and shit. I find that kind of difficult. So hearing and watching is how I kind of learn. And yeah, I'm gonna leave a list in the bottom in the description, and I'll be doing this every single video of all of the guys that I have learnt from March. I've watched these, like I can't emphasize, I watch all of you guys daily, and for me to have collected all of your little bits of knowledge I've kind of picked from Cavell and Dan Lee and Orion and Taps and flip's sake, the list is a long list, okay? So I don't want to leave anyone out. That's why I'm going to add it in the description. I'm going to put that in there every video. And we have our ladies, we have Wendy in the community, we have NFT Queen, so there's lots of resources out there now. And from March, that's the only way that I have been able to learn all of this information. I truly believe. So a huge thanks to all of you guys. Huge thanks. And then moving on swiftly to why. Why did this happen? So we've had where, what, when, and now why. And that's a question that I'm kind of struggling with still, if I'm totally honest. Why did I fall into the rabbit hole of crypto? Why did I meet those people that I've met? Why have I met? You know what? I really believe everything happens for a reason. I'm not religious or anything like that, but I don't know. stuff happens out of the blue sometimes when you're just really not expecting it. Like I was out of a job and taking a bit of a sabbatical just for myself and make sure that I'm, you know, 100. So yeah, this happened like 6 months in to the break from work, and I love to learn. I love and I need to learn. I know that from my own head. I need to like be moving forward and growing as much as I can. And I love to learn and retain new information, and then, you know, but not like this. Not like this. Like I love to learn new things, but this has been something else. Like I was saying to like a couple of the guys in the community, I went to uni for 3 years and I don't think I was excited or pumped to learn and retain as much information. Plus, I don't feel that my uni provided me with this much information on, like, you know, on like a daily basis. We're getting updates and we're getting resources galore out there for all of us. So yeah, getting this opportunity to kind of learn this new skill, like it's a transferable skill that I can now use in the stock market, I believe, in the old school stock market. Like I'm able to, obviously we're talking about BV and OMI right now, but I have invested in other coins and other projects. I've been able to read white papers and really think about where I want to invest and 5-year plans and like, who is she? You know? It's mad. It's mad. So just to round up this video, we've had little introduction into me and my new idea for the video series. I'd love to keep this going just as a wee project for myself. Yeah, nothing too serious, nothing too professional, as you can tell. We're just here to have a bit of fun, bit of crack, and learn a little bit about some stuff. A little bit of a deep dive W5 into some subjects and things that you would like. But I think we're gonna start off. This is how I kind of got into the idea. I really wanted to find a little niche for myself, because we have our VV brothers out on YouTube. We have our comic book legends, we have our stock legends, we have our OMI legends, we have our tokenomics legends, we have, you know, our daily news legends, we have, you know, the guys have got all of the bases covered. And you know, Gamma with the gift game, covered, dude, flipping covered. So yeah, I kind of thought, where could I kind of fit into that? I don't know. And what I love is art. What I love is talking about art and looking at it and appreciating it and finding out what makes the artist tick to make that art, if that makes sense. Like, where were they coming from in their creation of it? What place were they in their lives? Where were they in their lives? Yeah, what was the motivation and how do they feel about it in general? I think that would be pretty sick. And then just to get you'll sort of get my perspective on it, I guess. And I'd love to hear all of yours in the comments whenever we eventually get on to artists. And if there's anybody that you would like me to cover in particular, it'd be freaking awesome. Yeah, so this is it. These are wonderful. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please just remember that your health is your wealth. And stay weird and wonderful. Love you guys. See you in the next one.